The lines were long for athletes registered in this year's Ironman 70.3 triathlon. Over 2,500 competitors will take on the swim, bike, and run challenge, with over 31 countries represented. And for many, it's their first time. They all have varying levels of skills.
Triathlon is a sport that I think is built for people who want to conquer something, right? And you find that in the stories of the people that come here. They come from all walks of life, all ages, all shapes and sizes.
37-year-old Lamoni Riordan is a first-time challenger of Ironman. Riordan decided to join the race because he wanted to challenge for himself. Losing his foot to a lawnmower accident when he was 5, Riordan doesn't let his limitations get in the way of anything he wants to accomplish.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous. You know, you kind of feel it in your stomach and everything, but it's exciting.
While making his way through the process of getting his number, wristband, and t-shirt, Riordan made his entry official. With a wife and 6 children, Riordan is set to inspire his family to meet their future challenges.
Even though you might have limitations, even though you might be missing, you know, a body part, a leg in my instance, you can still go for things. You can still try and accomplish what you want.
Being married to him for 15 years, he just does things. He just jumps in, he's this kamikaze, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I just go, okay.
Spending time with his children is very important to Riordan, who has made this trip down from the north a mini vacation. They spent part of the first day riding the carousel in the park. But Lamoni isn't the only amputee to enter this race for the first time from Vernal. Meet 34-year-old Sidney Smith, who lost both his legs.
I lost them a couple years ago to a disease called Charcot-Marie tooth. It's a disease that was progressive, a genetic disorder that as I got to about age 12 is when they diagnosed me with it. This is a goal that I've had ever since I lost my legs in the hospital. You know, I was watching the Ironman course championship on TV, and it was inspired me to try to do something like that.
While Smith and Riordan didn't know each other before, they're now sharing their first Ironman challenge and even training together.
These two from Vernal had never met each other when they came here, and now the sport has brought them together and they're competing together.
All of a sudden this guy started talking to me about my prosthetic legs that were hanging out, you know, the pool, and he acted like he knew what he was talking about, and I was kind of confused. And then I looked down into the water and I saw that he was missing a leg too, and we just started collaborating that, you know, you're training for a race, I'm training for a race. Well, what race are you training for? And just all came together. We're training for the same race, and we're both amputees in a small town, so it was kind of a cool thing.
And while they both have their own limitations, the two share respect for each other's strong points.
He's definitely a faster runner than me, and probably a better cyclist. So, but it'll be fun. Either way, I hope he does well.
He's missing 2 legs, and for me, that's an inspiration. You know, the way he does that. You know, watch him. You know, it kind of inspires me and helps me to go. You know, go for whatever I can go for.
Among the biggest challenges they'll face will be the 1.2-mile swim competition and the 13-mile run at the end.
Every few miles or something, I end up having to take my leg off, you know, dump it out, dry it off if I can.
The transitions from the swim to the bike are a little bit tricky, getting my legs on and off, and you know, getting them all set up, because I have a set of legs for running and walking and cycling. But overall, the hardest is going to be the run for sure.
Both competitors have already won their race, simply by trying.
I feel like I'm going to be hooked. My ultimate goal is to do the full, so I'm just halfway there.
You know, find ways to overcome, you know, and to grow stronger, you know, become a better person.
From the 2017 Ironman in St. George, Melissa Anderson, CEC News.